very excited to be here firstly because I'm a moderator in the opening and closing session. And of course, as you know, the theme is Africa Rising. It's something that we have been saying to ourselves for a while now. I mean, it's become a hashtag on Twitter, hasn't it? Africa Rising. But the thing is, let's not be flippant about it, because Africa is rising and we need to recognize it. But most importantly, what are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about the growth that we're seeing on these economies? And most importantly, how do we ensure that that growth is equitable and shared amongst all people? We have what in Africa is a demographic dividend. A big young population that is largely unemployed and doesn't have access to opportunities. How do we ensure that they have access to those opportunities? And also women. This is something I'm particularly passionate about. The former Mozambican president, Joaquim Chissano, recently wrote saying that women are in fact going to be the ones to drive the African economy. They are in fact the rarest gems. It's not the oil or gold that's going to drive Africa's growth. It's going to be women. So those are the kinds of discussions that I'm looking forward to as we're trying to reshape the narrative about Africa. But it's not just about reshaping the narrative, because to tell stories is not enough. It's about making it a reality. And I hope that the people gathered here will make credible and meaningful inputs into ensuring that that's a reality. We have the largest youthful population group in the world, really. It's an opportunity. It's not a burden. So young people need to get an education, for starters. They need to get skills. They need to show initiative and take advantage of the numerous opportunities that are on the continent. Many of them are aligned to technology because things are not being done in the same way that they were being done in the past. The idea of work itself, the notion of work itself has changed, and young people need to adapt. They are the ones who are going to build this incredible Africa that we dream of, that we yearn of. So it's going to be through various sectors, but they can't do that if they don't have the education and the skills or the yearning and the passion to do it. It really rests on them, not us. I was about to say us because I'm really no longer that young anymore, but I think it's so important. And I think that secondly, for young people, it's important to recognize that the opportunities don't always lie in formal employment. There's so many other opportunities out there, and they've got to exploit them. Entrepreneurship, as opposed to just being job creators or job seekers, they must be job creators.